Evaluation question 4. How did you use new media technologies in the construction and research planning and evaluation stages of your product? Pre-production. WordPress. The strengths of WordPress were deciding what to put on the blog to fit the assessment criteria. Also, adding viewer profiles, etc. to show target audiences' likes and dislikes. Researching similar products to enable us to create a realistic media product. Adding codes and conventions of real media texts. Adding posters and digipacks to pastiche and create a real media ancillary text. Whereas the weaknesses are meeting deadlines to add to the blog, creating production schedules every week, having to put it all on post in specific order of importance or validity. Bubbleless strengths were creating mind maps to add to the blog efficiently, using bright bold colours were eye-catching, editing the information into note form, which improves note-taking, and it's a creative way of conveying messages. Whereas the weaknesses are that Bubbleless is time-consuming, hard to edit, and it cannot be used for all subjects. SurveyMonkey's strengths is that you could gain valid audience feedback. It's easy to analyse as you can create graphs as that does that for you. It's easy to produce as you just add your own questions, and you can add any questions that you want. Whereas the weaknesses are your reader can anonymously answer them, so it might not be truthful. Not all questions have yes/no answers, so it's harder to analyse the results. Production. The SLR cameras and video cameras' strengths are that they are easy to manoeuvre and lightweight, whereas the weaknesses are that they have got complicated controls and buttons, and the tripod was hard to carry around and set up, and also the battery doesn't last a long time. Photoshop. The strengths are using the Magic Wand tool to cut out specific areas needed. Mostly they use easy tools. Photo editing software is great, but whereas weaknesses are can't complete at home as no Photoshop installed at home, some hard tools to use, and sometimes crashes whilst you're using it. Post-production. Adobe Premiere. The strength for Adobe Premiere is that you can edit snippets of the video into whatever order you choose. You can change the sound and pitch of vocals within performance, editing performance and instruments to the beat of the music. Whereas the weaknesses are that it sometimes crashes whilst you're on the program, so you need to save your work regularly. It's time consuming to get every precise detail correct. Not very beginner user friendly. You need good computer knowledge to be able to use it. After Effects' strengths are that it shows the mood through change of ambient colour, and it tells the story stylishly through colour change. Weaknesses is that there's not many colours or effects to choose from, and it can be temperamental at times. So if I were to change anything that I had done, I would spend more time on the pre-production and production stages and added more to my blog.